Hello guys and welcome. Another day and another report from the General Staff of Ukraine. As you can see, the approximate losses of Russian personnel on February 29th amounted to 1,150 people. Also this day, Russia lost 23 tanks, 44 infantry fighting vehicles. Now the total number of EFVs exceeded 12,500 units. And also Russia lost 41 artillery systems. The Ukrainian Air Force has published an infogram regarding the losses of Russian aviation since February 17th. As you can see, in total, Ukrainian air defense managed to shoot down 13 enemy aircrafts in 13 days. An incredible result. Regarding the situation on the battlefield, the 3rd Assault Brigade and the 25th Airborne Brigade knocked out enemy who had broken through the outskirts of Orlivka. This was reported by Commander-in-Chief Syrsky. Now his direct speech. The situation remains difficult. I have taken measures to allocate additional resources of ammunition and material as well as the necessary reserves. About the situation in Orlivka, tomorrow Deep State updated the map where part of the Orlivka was occupied. You can find more information in my yesterday's report. In bad news, yesterday during an attempt to land on the Tadnirska Split, in the Kherson region, fighters of the 73rd Naval Center of the Special Operation Forces of Ukraine were ambushed by the enemy. The purpose of this operation is unknown. Regarding the situation in Russia, at noon on 29 February, the Russian icebreaker Yermak was on fire in the port of St. Petersburg. Take a look. According to Russian media, the ship was not used, and the fire occurred in a storage room on the first deck while welding work was being carried out there. Also, it is reported that there were no casualties. In Sochi, the Russian anti-aircraft missile complex had a very bad day. French President Emmanuel Macron said that every his word about sending Western troops to Ukraine is vague. These are quite serious matters. Every word I say about this topic is considered, deliberate and weighed, he said. Estonian Prime Minister Kaja Kallas said also that everything on the table to help Ukraine beat Putin. Politico reports. I think it is also the signals that we are sending to Russia, that we are not ruling out different things, she said. Putin, at his speech to the Federal Assembly, responded to this information and warned NATO that the consequences of deploying Allied troops to Ukraine would be tragic. They started talking about the possibility of sending NATO troops to Ukraine, but we remembered the fate of those who once sent troops to the territory of our country. Now the consequences for potential interventioners will be much more tragic, he said. By the way, for those who haven't watched his message to the Federal Assembly, here's a short summary. Take a look.
Реализовать все задуманное мы сможем только вместе. Задачи большие. Мы с вами уже доказали, что способны решать самые сложные задачи. Вот. Да. Антон Германович здесь?
Я здесь, я там, я всегда.
Да, здесь, да.
Спасибо.
His propaganda is so idiotic that even Tucker Carlson, who recently admired Russia, called Russian denazification the dumbest thing he ever heard.
What do you think of Putin saying that justification for continuing the war is denazification?
I thought it was one of the dumbest things I'd ever heard. I didn't even understand what it meant. Denazification?
It literally means what it sounds like.
You know, yeah, I mean, I have a lot of thoughts on this. I hate that whole conversation because it's not real. It's just ad hominem. It's a way of associating someone with an evil regime that doesn't exist anymore.
Soldiers of the 3rd Assault Brigade showed footage of the clearing the village of Krasnohorivka. Yesterday, they announced that they had completely knocked out Russian troops out of there. The full video, guys, you can watch in my Telegram channel. The link will be in the description. Okay, guys, that's all for today. If you like this video, you can subscribe, leave a comment. See you soon, guys. Bye-bye.